And that's how the concentrated salt laser turned the terrible monster into a not-so-sweet, but docile creature. And the monster chaser sent all the extraterrestrials back into outer space. This eager team is always ready to save the world from monsters. Even though they sometimes get frank monster calls, nothing keeps the fearless and always smiling Dr. Crumb and his team from being ready to defend our planet Earth. Here we see him with his partner, the incomparable Dr. Zeus, field testing just one more of their super inventions, the intergalactic transmission antenna.
Imagine that within this infinite universe, we are no longer alone. We can and will find new friends. If we need protection, we can ask for help from the forces of Saturn. If we become hungry, we can receive bananas from Pluto and nectarines from Neptune. The possibilities are absolutely endless.
Dr. Crumb is a visionary. He is a warrior in search of the highest human ideals. But he's not just about spectacular contributions to science. He also happens to be the uncle of the lovely and most eligible young lady in our city, Amanda. Maintaining her habitual discretion, Amanda avoids direct contact with the press and says that her only true love is science. However, insiders say she's been seen flirting with an actor in the local high school musical.
How is it that you always seem to tune into these gossip shows? They're horrible.
They're talking about us.
Amanda hides her sensitive heart behind the serious face of a scientist. Isn't she a cutie? But the only thing we've been able to see up till now is her love for the Monster Chasers mascot and sidekick, her little brother, Luis Gustavo.
Luis Gustavo? I'm Guto, and I'm no mascot. I'm a big part of the team.
These are the Monster Chasers. You'll be hearing a lot more about them. Be sure to catch our next episode, Failure of the Old Ghost Hunters. Daniel LaCroix tells us that there aren't as many ghosts as there used to be because they were all hunted down.
Do you know what this is, Guto? It's from Uncle's transmission antenna. These are live images of the surface of Venus. Don't you think it's a thrill to behold?
What junk? Why, look at that stupid stuff. Venus is a bore.
Just to see each of the layers that cover the surface, or the reaction of the particles to the weather. What an awesome sight it is.
Amanda, just change the channel.
And here are the inventors of the intergalactic transmission antenna, the famous doctors Crumb and Zooks. In case there are some out there who don't recognize these famous lab coats, they belong to the Monster Chasers. Excuse me, doctors, do you have anything to say about your latest super invention?
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to demonstrate our scientific work. It'll be well worth your while.
That's right. Thank you. Lately, people seem to just want to know about the Monster Chasers and forget that we're serious scientists.
We spend a lot of time thinking about what could be the next significant step for humanity now that we've accomplished the amazing task of making contact with extraterrestrials.
Right. We believe a much better means of intergalactic transport will be required in order to venture further into space. Isn't that right, Dr. Crumb?
That's right. We've developed a hyperlight jet with a force strong enough to lift a house, as you'll see here. In this case, we'll be lifting our laboratory, which weighs approximately 5 tons. No easy feat. We're convinced this hyperlight jet is going to be the wave of the future. Someday, everyone will have one.
So how does this hyper-light power jet work, Doctor?
You see, it's simply a rock of super energy that we created.
Dr. Crumb, I don't think it's a good idea to mention this on TV.
Yes, right, that's true. We shouldn't reveal all of the powers of this super-energized rock. I don't even want to imagine what awful things would happen if it got into the wrong hands.
Oh, we certainly wouldn't want that. But can we ask, for example, about the powers this super-energized rock has?
Well, one of its most nefarious features is it can, for example, hypnotize the entire world.
Dr. Crumb, I think that's enough.
Dr. Zooks, nobody knows that you have to activate it with a secret password. Lavender? No one says lavender
Can
anymore.
we change the subject, please?
Oh, of course, of course. So tell us, what's the maximum altitude this house can be lifted by the rock?
Well, once we get it to overcome the forces of gravity, there's really no limit. But we still haven't taken it higher than 0.5 meter. There are still questions of security. But if I use this control here, I'm able to go up and down, ascend up, and descend, and go up, and down, and then
Okay,
go
Dr.
out.
Crumb, I think everyone gets the idea.
Say, can I give it a try?
Eh.
Uncle Crumb, hey, we're over here.
Go higher! We want to go higher! Take us into outer space!
Which is the up button?
This arrow right on the top.
Which one? This one here? Oh!
Wow! Really cool!
No! Descend! Down! Down! Let me have the controller!
Way up there, the atmosphere doesn't have enough oxygen for kids. Houses aren't aerodynamic. Even so, the hyperlight jet can still be very unstable.
Wow! What a show! Let's do it again!
Those of you watching at home, listen to what old Dr. Crumb told you. Whatever you do, remember, don't try this at home.
Uncle, what's lavender?
Shh! Don't say the password out loud! Quiet! Here, have some tea.
Well, why can't we make the house fly really far? It was really awesome!
You saw a housefly. Maybe I should get the fly swatter.
We're not going to do this ever again. It was just a test. This is our laboratory, and we're scientists.
That's right. You see, this monster chasing thing is just a hobby.
If our house was able to fly, we could go to Paris.
Do you know the whole world, Unc?
I know enough. In fact, I've been to the beach a few times, and I wore those Bermuda shorts.
I know I'll never forget the time we climbed up the sand dunes and camped out.
You guys camped out?
Ah, yeah, it was a long time ago, Zooks. Our camping days are long over.
You get the door, pal.
But I got the teapot from the kitchen!
I made the tea.
Amanda, would you be so kind as to answer the door?
Of course I will, Dr. Zooks. But next time, you get it, Guto.
Excuse me, pardon-moi. Is this perhaps the home of monster chasers?
That's right. Please, come in.
I'm sorry just to be dropping in like this, but I urgently need your services. I am Jean-Pierre Delacroix, the great Amazon adventurer, and you, sir, must be Dr. Crumbs. Are you not?
Yes, oui, Monsieur Jean-Pierre. I'm Dr. Crumb. It's my pleasure. Would you like some tea?
No, merci, I'm French. We drink wine.
Don't mind him, Mr. French. He never leaves this place. He thinks the world is square and that it ends down the block or at the beach.
French, mensch, that's not what's important. What matters is that you're here, and with some exciting news, I imagine.
Yes, doctor. News, that's right, but not good news. I just saw you flying on the television, up and down, and I came right away. I need the monster chasers. I encountered a terrible monster deep in a cave in the Amazon, and he really needs to be chased.
No way! A monster? In the Amazon? Awesome!
Interesting, monsieur, but we only like to chase monsters away from here. We do all our best work locally. No hard feelings, okay? You know, we have our scientific responsibilities, and we can't go far from our lab.
Oui, just as I thought, monsieur, Dr. Crumb. But when I saw your laboratory flying on TV, I thought, that's it. Bring your laboratory here to the Amazon.
Hey, you guys, don't you think we could help Jean-Pierre?
Impossible. I don't like traveling, and I'm afraid of heights. Besides, the Amazon is no small potato.
Potato?
I mean, it's not easy. It's very dangerous.
But I know the entire region. We can get to the cave in a snap.
It's best if you don't insist. Monsieur Jean-Pierre, I'm afraid it's not possible because my partner doesn't travel well. He gets airsick.
But we have to free the Amazon of this terrible cave-dwelling monster.
And you, mon petit? What is your name?
Amanda?
Enchanté, it is my pleasure, Amanda.
What's going on?
We're in the clouds. I can't believe it. We can visit Paris. If we want to.
Guto!
Unbelievable! Guto, put this laboratory down right now!
No can do, Uncle Crumb. We're already over the ocean. Sorry.
We'll get that monster, Jean-Pierre. Oh, Jean-Pierre.
When we arrive there, you'll all be in for a little surprise. I can't wait to hypnotize as many people as possible.
I'm not so sure it was a good idea to bring the laboratory here. Can we go back now?
No, now we're in it till the end. I was nauseous the whole time, and I still have to suffer the trip back.
Quiet down, you two. I think I heard something. Now, where's it coming from?
I don't think we should have left Jean-Pierre outside alone.
Look, he's a big boy and a great explorer. He knows how to take care of himself. I wouldn't be too worried.
Oh, an explorer of the great unknown.
This is it! Let's go deep into the cave! It's way down there at the bottom! Le monstro is horrible, and you're going to find out just how horrible. My plan is working perfectly!
See that, Guto? It's just a recording and a flashing lamp. Don't be afraid, there's no monster.
I wouldn't be too sure. I'd say this is beginning to smell like a trap.
Finally, it's my turn. My turn to put the whole world to sleep. Le Vendeur! Maybe it's my accent, perhaps? Le Vendeur! Lavender! 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 Lavender!
If I could only move these rocks out of the way, we'd have a chance. No, I'm not getting anywhere. Well, Dr. Zooks, do you have anything that can lift a huge boulder?
It's no use, those boulders are too large, and they're cutting off the air supply. We're going to suffocate without air. I think we're done for.
I give up. The way out is too far, and I don't have the strength. I'm starting to feel my age down here.
I just want to go back home.
I should never have been in the same house as you. The Amazon. What a lousy idea.
I just wanted to see the rest of the world is all.
Why don't the two of you just knock it off? I'm quite sure Jean-Pierre is already trying to rescue us.
Jean-Pierre, great. That French croissant is probably at a luxury hotel taking a bath after this little Amazon adventure, and goodness knows he needs one. We can't depend on him.
Don't talk about him like that, Uncle. He's an adventurer who loves nature. I'm sure he'll do his best to save us.
You there, close your eyes. Now raise your arm. Now do absolutely nothing. I'm going to make the whole world listen to me. Perhaps they'll do nothing, perhaps they'll blow kisses. I'm a genius. Ooh. didn't want to hypnotize a world filled with monsters! Help me! Huh?
We mustn't forget to write the ETs to thank them for these lasers. They sure come in handy.
That's for sure. They still work wonders.
Jean-Pierre, are you okay? What happened?
Amanda, mon chéri, I'm fine. I grabbed the energized rock of the laboratory to save the cave when it fell and exploded.
Oh, you saved me! My hero!
You numbskull! How could you drop a super-energized rock? It must have opened a portal in the ground to another dimension. And that's the last thing we need.
It seems just like an ordinary rock now.
That's because it's de-energized now, but it's not that rock, no. It's the other one there.
I knew that. You mean this? It's one rock.
Now what? Without the rock, how are we gonna get out of here?
Help me!
I've got an idea.
No, Dr. Crumb, it's best not to try. I see you contemplating that balloon. Flying isn't to be taken lightly, especially with my stomach.
But it's a wonderful idea.
Ah, I never would have thought flying in a balloon would be so much fun. And so stable, too.
Oh, Jean-Pierre, I want to hear about everything. Tell me all about Paris.
Amanda, Paris is everything.
Oh, and the lights in Paris. What are they like? And where do you have ice cream in Paris? Blah, blah, blah. Paris. Very interesting. Eureka! Eureka! I know where the monster was going! Oh, this is
Great.
good!
And which way should we sail? Just point me in the right direction, Admiral.
The monster is attacking the Eiffel Tower!
La Tour Eiffel, mon Dieu, my tower.
Paris! We're going to Paris! Don't worry, mon chéri. We'll get that monster. And then we'll have creme de la creme together.
What luck! Why did it have to be Paris?
But how did you discover that, Dr. Crumb? Does that supersonic radar scan that far?
No, I just put the words attack and monster into Google, and voila! It was actually really easy. And just in time, too. I was losing my patience.
Uncle Crumb, this one stopped trying to get me. Let's attack another monster.
And where are you going to take the monsters afterwards?
We're going to reopen the portal and tell them they're going to have to go back to where they came from. That's what we do, you know. We send the monsters back to their home dimension.
But how can you just send them to another dimension?
We'll do that with this little thing here.
The rock will re-energize itself. Just give it a little time.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I see. This little rock will again become super energy. Lavender.
I don't trust this Frenchman. Not an inch.
You're just being overprotective. It's natural for girls Amanda's age to fall for guys.
It's not that. I don't know. Something's just not right with him.
His accent will get better.
No, what I mean is that I smell foul play. I'm sure of it. Amanda, Guto, you stay here close to the house and cover us while we're out. You got that? Huh?
It's a good idea to always have some nice iced tea in the fridge. This work makes me so thirsty.
Give me one of those lasers. I'm going with you.
No, you have to stay behind with Amanda.
Don't you think they are a little too old for this?
No, my uncle knows what he's doing.
But that's why the TV calls us tag-alongs.
I think you kids should do the fighting and let the old men make the tea.
I told you so. They're coming back. It isn't that difficult, really.
Aren't you worried about your uncle's health? He could get hurt. He could spend the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Does this not bother you?
No, my back!
Uncle, what happened to you?
No, I think I twisted my back, but don't worry about me. As they say, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
I think it's better to have ice cream in Paris. It might be dangerous to leave Uncle Crab alone, don't you agree? Can I call you Petit Amanda? This will bring me joy.
Of course, Jean-Pierre. Petit Amanda.
Très joli, mon petit.
Did you understand what he said?
Don't say a word, Guto.
Would you like a candy, Guto? Your little brother has fallen asleep now. Let's talk seriously, Petit Amanda.
I'm crazy about you, Jean-Pierre.
Ah oui, ma chère Amor, me too. But I'm a little worried about the monsters. Aren't you? Don't you think it'd be better to leave the fighting to an adventurer like me?
My uncle is an adventurer, too. He's my biggest hero.
But he has injured his back, and he is so old.
So, what are you saying?
I think you and I can join together and beat these terrible monsters, mon petit.
Join together?
Together, and let your uncle and his partner rest.
Maybe.
We don't have the same risk because we are young and fast. Everyone will be happy.
Jean-Pierre, you have such a big heart. It's amazing.
Adventure is for the young, mon chéri. It's just you and I.
The correct phrase is me and you, Jean-Pierre.
Hey, want a cookie? I tell you, they're delicious. You want one, right? Hold on. Let me see if they're okay. Yeah, they're really excellent, all right. Boy. One more. You still want a cookie? You probably couldn't eat them anyway.
Guto, I told you 100 times, don't feed the monsters. You know what happens.
Great Wall ahoy! I can see the shadow of the Great Wall of China.
I can also hear the monster growling. Amanda, turn us 40 degrees starboard.
Uncle Crumb, Dr. Zooks, now that we found the monsters, would you like to have some of the tea I made? Take a break, because this wind in your face isn't good for you either.
But this is the fun part. I don't want to miss anything.
A cup of tea doesn't sound bad. We still have 15 minutes. Why don't we have some tea and then we can change in a flash?
Come in soon, Uncle.
Let's not lose focus. We have to concentrate. Thank you, honey, but we don't have time for tea.
Maybe you don't, but I would love a cup of tea.
For crying out loud, is this a team that works together or not? I don't want to do all the work myself. Where's the fun in that?
Go ahead and sleep, Uncle. You need your rest. When are you gonna listen to me?
Don't worry, mon amour. We'll save the world. And they won't have any more back pain.
Oh, Jean-Pierre, you sure we did the right thing?
And why are they sleeping? Isn't it time we got the third monster and became heroes on TV again?
Guto, lower your voice. Let our uncle sleep. We'll be heroes only after we send those monsters back to another dimension, okay? Jean-Pierre, get into the suit.
Are you sure?
If you're going to chase monsters, that's what you want to wear.
But he ain't no monster chaser.
Why don't you go play with the monsters out back while we take care of details in here?
Why don't you let me go with you, Amanda? What's going on? Why are Uncle Crumb and Dr. Zook snoring like bears? You up to something?
Why don't you obey me for once in your life? Go to your room this instant. I don't want to hear any more of your back talk.
What big sisters are for?
Forget it. Go to your room right now.
Okay.
I look pretty good as a superhero, no? Your uncle's a little fat.
Come on, JP. Let's get this over with.
Whoa. Which button do I need to press?
I'm not sure if what we did was right.
With these weapons, monster chasing is child's play.
Well then, why don't we let my uncle help us? You press here. Both rays come together above the monster's head at the same time.
Aye, an ugly monster! Let's get him! Come on! Like this?
That's it. But don't fire until the monster comes to attack. You'll waste energy.
Come and get it! I want to do the monster mash! Don't worry, I will save you, mon amour. Let's get this monster, and then I will hypnotize the whole world.
What did you say, Jean-Pierre?
I was speaking French, mon petit. You don't understand.
You don't think I heard what you said?
No. You don't understand. It's not what you think. Hypnotize en français means save the whole world. You understand?
You broke the laser gun.
No, I'm very sorry, Amanda, but you have to help save me. Help!
I knew we'd need Uncle Crumb. What a stupid idea to slip a sleeping pill in their tea. I don't think you're even an adventurer, are you?
Wait? Of course, but that's a monster.
Like I'm so stupid, huh? I want my uncle here now. Oh no! What was that?
Oh. No one back home will believe this. Wow.
A monster!
Junky camera made in China. Battery dead already.
This is ridiculous. I knew he wouldn't save us.
At least he tried, man. Arigato.
No problem, but arigato is Japanese. I'm Chinese. My name is Jing Ling. Hello.
You two want to shut up? The monster still wants to eat us alive. I'm going to die.
Amanda! Grab hold of the balloons!
Uncle Crumb, forgive me. It was a horrible thing I did, and I don't know why.
What do we do with this?
Ooh, grab one. Uncle Crumb, I'm glad you finally woke up.
You have to excuse us. We're just a couple of old scientists. We fell asleep after that tea that you gave us. But don't worry, we're on the job now.
The laser's broken. How do you expect us to be able to catch this monster?
Don't worry, we have a foolproof plan, I assure you.
You can't catch me, la 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 la. Look here, I'm a big chewy cookie and you're on a diet. Come and get me, you ugly monster. Now I want to see if they're gonna call me a sidekick mascot tag-along. They're gonna know my name is Guto. Who wants another cookie? Come and get me, na 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 na. Ha!
Good weather, stiff wind, fresh air. In no time at all, we'll be hovering over the Amazon.
Ah, how I just love traveling by balloon.
I think it's best not to tell the truth to your Uncle Amanda. Everything will be okay, and nobody will get hurt. Anyway, he'd never forgive you. Whew. I'm going to have a nap. I'm very, very tired. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, mon chéri, my sweet little Amanda.
Amanda, what's wrong? You seem depressed. Are you feeling okay, my dear?
Sure, Uncle, but I have a little headache, that's all.
This scenery is so beautiful. I'm so glad this mission went well. Aren't you pleased to have saved the world once again?
Yes, Uncle.
You know, I'm gonna miss you guys, you big monsters. Uncle Crumb, the Chinese guy, is in with my monsters.
How did he get in there, Guto? When we arrive, we'll get you out of there, my friend. Don't worry.
Sure.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do now. Before we send the monsters through the portal, we'll quickly turn off the force field and pull them out of there. That's our best bet right now.
I don't want that Chinese guy in there with my monsters. He didn't even say anything when I showed him the cookie.
Did you try showing him a fortune cookie? That could work.
What do you mean, Unc?
Never mind. That was just a bad joke. Pay no attention. Let me go inside. Your sister wanted to tell me something.
Well, Uncle, I need to tell you something. Jean-Pierre and we did a bad thing.
You don't need to say anything, Amanda. If you like him, then someday I'll come to like him too. I'm not too keen on his face, his accent, not even how he smells, but if he makes you happy...
We put sleeping pills in your tea. He planned it all. He said it was because your back was aching and would be able to catch the monsters alone while you and Dr. Zooks got some rest. But now I think he simply had another agenda.
Oh my! Why didn't you tell me this before?
Oh, Uncle, I was blind. How could I be so silly? I just wanted to know him. I really wanted to go to Paris. He called me his petite Amanda. I was smitten.
Calm down, Amanda. Everyone makes mistakes. But now we need to act fast. We're running a risk with this Frenchman aboard the balloon. Guto, Dr. Zooks, can you come here for a moment? I need you. Where's the Frenchman? We can't let him close to the super-energized rock. He's a dangerous criminal.
This little rock here, Monsieur Crumb?
You conniving! How could I have been so blind, giving my heart to you?
Now all of you shall obey. Lavender. Yeah. Here we go. There's nothing like a little practice. You'll do everything your master says.
Yes, we will, Master.
We definitely will, Master.
Strange. Guto, blow kisses. Guto, I ordered you. Kisses. Oh, well, there must be a problem with this kid. He's a little slow.
We'll see who's slow, Mr. Frenchie.
Dr. Zooks, where is the nearest city with an airport?
I don't know, monsieur. I try not to travel by plane.
Dr. Crumb, do you know?
It's 300 kilometers from here, monsieur.
Excellent. We'll set the balloon down there. I want more people to command. Heh. Oh, my super energized rock. You're the one that made me the most powerful person in the world. I'm so powerful! Guto, you scoundrel! Dr. Crumb! Dr. Zooks! Amanda! Set this laboratory down now! Slowly, you airheads! Fools, do you want to kill me?
Yes, monsieur.
Oh no, blockheads! I order you to turn off the gravitational field of the monsters!
Yes, monsieur.
The portal is open. We just need to throw the monsters into the hole. Come and get me, you cookie monsters! Hey, Beijing! Give me a hand, will ya?
Cheese.
Perfect, China! I promise to give you some Moo Goo Gai Pan when we get back to the house! Hey, buddy! Be a pal and lend me that a second.
Where am I?
Where am I? What's happening?
Who am I?
You're the monster chasers! Come on, give me a hand!
Guto! Huh? Oh!
Now that you're ready to help, let's get 'em!
Wow! The hardest part of monster chasing is getting in these uniforms. But they look so good.
Excuse me?
Great! You guys get the Frenchman!
Scoundrels! Amanda! Cherie, get me out of here! We can go to Paris! There's always Paris and us!
Boy, that was too much! Seeing the face of that Frenchman when he went into the other dimension.
Yes, I know. But it serves him right, that con artist.
Even so, I think the punishment was a little harsh.
Come on, Uncle. There was no way to pull him out of the force field with the monsters, and I think he got what he deserved. All in all, everything worked out fine.
What else could we have done? Take him to the police and say, "Take this man, he just hypnotized us and wanted to take over the world."
Exactly, my dear friend. And we'd also have to say he tried to steal my niece's heart.
Excuse me, Uncle Crumb. I'll never forgive myself for what I did.
I'm just kidding, Amanda. Kids are all the same. They are forever in love. But next time, listen to your old Uncle Crumb. I know a thing or two about life. I didn't trust that French guy from the start.
You were very overprotective, Dr. Crumb.
Me, overprotective? That's impossible.
Oh, Uncle, you'll always be my greatest superhero.
Hey! Aww, it was me who saved the day!
Oh, Guto, you'll always be my second greatest superhero. And the cutest one of all. You don't have to be overprotective of me, Uncle Crumb.
No one has to be, but I remember being young, Amanda.
Well then, that's good, because I want to introduce you to my new boyfriend, Chin Ling, the cute Chinese gentleman.
Hello, everybody.
But did you really have to pick someone who might be smarter than me?
Wow! You mean he could be that smart? Huh, I thought he was just gonna make us some dinner!
Don't go away! I stay here! I won't hurt you. I'm human. Nobody likes me. What a sad, sad fate for me.